Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of Victors with Victor. Thank you very much for those who have continued supporting Victors with Victors. On this new episode, we had been requested to do a home tour of a typical Luo home. So today I'm going to take you through what a Luo home is and the context of a Luo home, and then we're going to have a little bit of chat. Also remember to tell us what you want to watch in the next video as we still here within Yakach. So let's go. So a typical Luo home has the main house, which is the father's and the mother's house, and then if they have sons, the sons would build on either sides, starting with the firstborn son building on the right, the secondborn son building on the left, the thirdborn son would build on the right. So it's in that order, it moves in that order. Culture difference. What happens is in the Luo setup, boys are meant to inherit their fathers or the parents' riches or rather wealth, and girls are not given anything because I was thinking about it. I don't know the reason. You can also tell us in the comment section, but I think it's to encourage marriage, so girls can go out and find another man who's probably inherited or built something, so then they can build with them or they can continue a next generation with them. I think that's my small thought, but you also tell us in the comment section what you think. So I'm gonna take you through a setup using our home as an example. Let's go. When I'm standing here, this was our first house. This is our first main house, and this was our mother's house, which was the main house. This was the first house, and we are keeping it here for reasons you're going to see and really understand in the next video. I really like this house because it's a grass thatched house, but mostly in the Luo concept, people would think this is a poor people's house. Of course, yeah, it was on a low budget. Maintenance is a bit expensive, so I don't really think it's a cheap people's house, and it's actually the reason I'm keeping it. Come with me. Upgraded to this house. This was my mom's second house. It's a one bedroom house. I'll take you through the tour of the two houses and give you some of the experiences that I had living in these houses. But the main house being at the center, at the top. If you have a bigger land, it's going to be at the top, and then the firstborn will build, like I said, on the right, the secondborn on the left, and I'm talking about male kids. Again, like I said, keep telling us what you think was the reason ladies were not allowed to build in their homes in the Luo culture. Let's go. I'm going to show you the Simba, which are the houses for the first, second born, and third born in that order. I'm going to show you that. So we have the main house, and then follow me again. Let's go to the Simba. The Simba, this is my firstborn brother's house, a boy. And as you can see, he's building on the right. And then, God. So this is our second born. We are three in this home. So 3 men, and then I have 2 other male siblings and 2 other female siblings, but only the 3 of us. My firstborn sibling, my secondborn my thirdborn brother, and me are supposed to build here at this home. So this is my secondborn sibling, brother sibling's house, and you see he's building on the left. So I am supposed, because I'm the third born and the last born, I'm supposed to build on the right. So you understand. So now I don't really know the idea behind it, why right, left, and why girls were not allowed and boys were not allowed. But I think you can tell us. If you know, you can talk to us on the comment section. But I think one interesting thing about that is that in trying to understand that concept and idea, it's kept a lot of homes going, because if the parents were building there and the sons were building in the home, regardless of what happened, the home would still stand. So if, for example, God forbid, the parents would die, the sons would help still, carry the home, and then they would continue that process. The sons would also move to their homes when they have grown-up kids, or sons and daughters, and then that would continue. And I think that is what has continued. What do we say? Keeping the Luo culture going. But with some people, I've seen a change in some people. Some people just decide to stay there. Like, for example, in this home, I would be allowed as the last born to actually stay here and continue this home. All these other siblings would have to move, but I'm allowed to stay unless I have extra money and I want to build my home. And unless I have reasons to move out, then I don't have to. It's not mandatory for me. When I get married and I have kids, the only thing I can do is change the gate. So if my mom's gate is facing this direction, then I would change my gate to face this direction, and I would continue, and this would be my home. Also, tell us why the other siblings, if you know the other siblings, older siblings, were required to move out of the home and not the last born. So another interesting space to know about is the Rundu. Next to the Rundu, we have the small sheep house. This small sheep house is where we keep the sheep in the morning before we remove them. So if early in the morning you remove them from their house, then you keep them here. You can't just take them out. If the sheep eats like the wet grass, I think they diarrhea or something. So it's advised for you to wait until the sun comes out. So we keep them here until around 9 or 10. Then we can take them out, tie them, or even just look after them around. But next to it is the Rundu. Rundu is my mom's small shamba. You can see there are vegetables. So traditional vegetables, they have what is called deck. I don't know what deck is in English. You can also tell us what deck here, but I think there is deck here actually. This is deck. Come closer. Yeah, so this is deck. I don't know what it's called in English, but you can tell us in the comment section. She also have some things like mrenda. I don't know what mrenda is in English. You can also tell us. She has bo. There is osuga. I also don't know all these things, but tell us in the comment section what these vegetables are called in English. We also have a small mango tree there, but I think my mom has always kept it clean and it always has vegetables. The reason is because if, for instance, you run out of money and you don't have money, you can get vegetables from here and only look for unga, for ugali. Ugali is the staple food of the Luo, ugali and fish. But I think vegetable ni kama kitu kisukuma nyama. So if you don't have kisukuma nyama, you can eat ugali and vegetables. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to take you to our main shamba, which is behind the main house. Let's go, follow me. Yes, like I said, this is the Rundu. Unique to the Luo, the Rundu is always on the right or on the left of the main house. And then, so you see, the main house is here. And then there's the Rundu, and then there's the Simba. And then there's the gate in the middle. I think the purpose of having the main house in the middle is to see whoever is coming for the gate, and also to just monitor around if the first son is okay, the second son, and stuff like that. I don't know. Tell us these things in the comment section. But also, unique to the Luos is behind the home, if you have enough space, there's usually the main shamba. I'll take you through this in the next video as well, so you can see what we plant as Luo people. But I think talking about shambas, both the Rundus and the main shamba, growing up, on a school day, I would wake up in the morning. If it's harvesting time, very unfortunate, I would wake up with a jembe and what do you call it, palilia or plow. Is it plow? Yes, plow or weed. with the shamba. So if you woke up at 5, then you'd weed the shamba for 1 hour, and then you'd get ready for school, take breakfast, and then you run to school. That was my experience living here. And if it's not during main harvesting time, the urundu, because it can be watered with kidogo water, so you wake up in the morning and work on the urundu before you started your day. But I think it also helped me, gave me the discipline of just making sure you do something before you start your breakfast. And yes, my mom made sure it's the routine. So my mom just came back from church. Mommy, you say hello to people. Hello. That's my mom. Typical Luo mom. Yeah, but she just came from church. She's wearing my second black Lambda Kenyan t-shirt inside. Come talk to me by the video. Yeah, but that's my mom, guys. Yeah, we'll get to have her. Tell her what you want to know about her or from her in the video, and we'll probably do something with her in my next video. Sawa. Boom. Next, be sure that we're gonna have a chat with my mom in the next video. Tell us if that is something you'd be interested in, and then the questions you'd like for us to ask her, and we'll ask her what she can answer. She'll answer. But let's continue the tour. So the main shamba behind, but also here, I really never understood their sense why. Next to us is actually my father's brother, so he built just next to us. Hopefully next time we can do it for in their home. But then we would step out, and then outside here there's a special something. This special something is actually so good. This is what I live by my entire life, being in the village. But just come and show them. Guess what this is? Ooh. Ta-da! Pit latrine. So pit latrine, no doors at all. And then it's behind here. So you'd come here and squat. Actually, this is actually good for your knees, you know. Yeah, but I think growing up I used to sing here. Ah, he ha 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 ha, he ha ha ha. And then you finish your stuff and throw your stuff in. But I can't remember. Honestly, to be honest, I never used to use tissue. I'll tell you what I used to do. If you used to do the same, drop a comment in the comment section. So after doing my thing, I would come, of course, trouser or shorts down, and then I would look around, and then I would go down. If it's here, then I would pull my ass down, and my ass would be clean. If you ever did this, or alternatively, what I used to do, I'll show you what I used to do. So there was a bokeh. You'd get a bokeh from somewhere else, but then you'd pluck leaves, and then after doing your thing, that is what you'd use to clean yourself. If you ever did this, stop acting like you're special. Tell us in the comment section. But I think most people who lived in the village actually use this. Either you clean your ass on the ground, or you would actually use leaves as your tissue. This is Africa. Kaboom! Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for going around with me. Okay, so now, before I finish, I think at night, going into this pit latrine was actually risky because it's warm. So people who know Nyakachi is the place where Omieri was found. Omieri was one of the biggest snakes that has ever been seen in this country. So Nyakachi is actually full of snakes. So at night, it is very risky to be around here because snakes would sneak in. So we would go to the shamba, and then you dig, and then you shit in the shamba. Or even better, go to the latrine early when it's still early, so that you don't have to go through the air. But hey, when you are driving, you know what I mean. Anyway, guys, thank you very much. Let us know in the comment section what you want to watch in the next video as we are still here in your couch. Thank you very much for your support. Like, share, comment, and thank you for the love. Peace. Victors with Victor.